Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy motherfucking Tuesday. We are back for another episode of Sound Injection. We've got Nick here from Hindered Soul. How you doing today, brother?
Pretty good, man. That fucking intro was hype. I like that.
Thank you. I pride myself in my production skills.
No, that was nice. That song was killer too. I like that.
That's a band called Strange Like Me. If you've not checked them out, go check them out because they are fucking amazing.
Definitely will.
All right, to get this thing kicked off, I'm gonna let Crimson there fucking start the night out.
So, in the music industry, what is something that you have discovered along the way that you're finding is the most difficult to navigate?
I think that's probably time and money, but I think I'll focus on time because working an actual day job and trying to get into the music scene, like it's very hard to find the time to create content, post content, push said content, all the while still making sure you record music, keep your timelines up. It's pretty rough, but I mean, you can do it.
That's quite the grind.
That's the struggle. Like I feel like almost every band we talk to has the same thing. It's like back in the day, all you really had to do, fucking 20 years ago was just go out and play live and hope that somebody would find you. But now since the internet has come out and exploded and you got social media and all that shit, just doing social media alone can become a full-time job in itself.
Yeah, so, I mean, and it has to because, like, at the same time, as the time has passed and it's gotten easier to do, that means there's a lot more people trying to. So, like, you have to really work to make quality content because, I mean, if you just post some random shit, you're going to get ignored. Like,
right. You're just going to get flooded out. And now it's an even playing field across everybody. And you have, hundreds of thousands of bands that all want the exact same thing. And they're all doing the exact same thing. So what are you going to do to go above and beyond to make yourself stand out? Like,
is that a question?
Sure.
Okay. I think that's just put my actual self out there, the actual emotion and the pain that I actually have inside me and just put it out there, because I mean, you can feel it. Like, energy is real. I mean, you're going to feel it. So that's the best that I can offer. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So throwing a fun question. If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what album would it be?
Killer question. Okay. Give me just a second.
I know I fuck up everybody's day with this question.
Yep.
I would say probably I can't pick one. I'm going to say anything Amity Affliction. Any of them. Any of them.
That's been a long time since I heard that name.
Yeah.
Man, I love Amity. I mean, I know they're going through a little transition right now. I think they're still good. I don't know. That's always been my favorite band since I got into the heavier scene. Before that, it was Creed.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. I was a little kid, and I would my brother got this I want to say it was My Own Prison, like this collector's set that had like a DVD full of all the music videos and stuff. And I would sit in the living room as a little kid and just sing it and act out in front of it and stuff. It was funny.
You're probably the one person on this planet that has big enough balls to say that you like Creed.
Man, I don't care. If you actually, man, do you know how many listeners they actually have? Just look one day. Just randomly go look on just Spotify. Just go look. It's like 15 million a month. It's insane.
And half of them will deny it.
Yeah, more than
that. Deny.
Right. No, they're good. They've come a long ways, and they've done a lot of really great things. But like some bands out there, they do get a lot of lash, and some of their music is great.
I think that comes with popularity, man. I think people love to hate. That's just, to me, that's the same thing. If you're engaged enough to respond, then you're a fan. Like, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
This is true. This is true. I mean, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that there's haters out there, but it's like one of my mentor used to tell me, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
That's it.
And if somebody's out there bashing your music and spreading it all around and do a post about you, 9 times out of 10, people are going to be like, well, now I want to look at it to see why it's so fucking bad. But
then on top of that, now you're pushing the algorithm, so you're just helping spread it.
Right. So then at that point, you're going to get people that are like, this shit ain't bad. I actually like this shit. And so it might have started out as a negative that ended up turning into a positive in the aftermath. Yes,
sir. I mean, like you said, no press is bad press. It can't be, because I mean, eyes on you is what you want, ain't it? I mean, true. There are acts or bands or people out there that literally their whole goal is being the bad guy. They want you to hate them because you're still gonna buy into it.
To an extent, I think nowadays, like, you want to do all the right shit and you want to be professional, but I wouldn't go to the extent of like trying to create a PR fire just to get popular. Because to me, like, you might get popular on social media, you might boost all of your numbers, but when it goes to like touring or doing stuff on a professional level, no one's going to want to pick you up. At that point, they don't want
that happening now. I've seen a couple bands having some issues with that.
Yeah, they don't want that PR fire. They don't want to deal with the backlash or the aftermath of it. They don't want the issues, which I kind of side with them because, like, as also a band manager, I'm like, tell my bands, don't do stupid shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want to spend more time putting out PR fires than I do what I should actually be doing for you.
Yeah, no, I try to keep my social media and I try to keep everything pertaining to the music, because anything now can get you caught up. Like, I mean, any opinion going the wrong way, being interpreted the wrong way, is going to ruin you. So just keep it to the music.
You are absolutely fucking correct. Thank you for fucking saying that. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
So, are you a Star Wars fan or are you a Star Trek fan?
I'm a Star Wars fan. You are, man.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
No,
be like, you motherfucker, you
No,
trying
I
to.
grew up. I mean, I know a lot of people think I'm a little young for Star Wars, but no, I grew up loving Star Wars, man. I still like. I'm literally staring at a little Darth Vader figurine right now. Like,
Yeah. All right, we could be friends.
sounds good.
we
Well,
cool. We cool.
I think the cool thing about Star Wars is that it's been generational. So they've
Yeah.
been coming out with stuff throughout the time, and it just keeps going. They keep coming out with new content. They keep going back to stories and bringing out more storyline that isn't really in the main movies. And so it explains a whole lot. But I mean, they just keep coming out with new stuff. And
And
so
I
it's
want to
not
point out, I mean, I know there's a lot of criticism to the newer stuff, but I want to say if you really look at all of it as a full one story, including the little animated shows and everything, it's actually a damn good fucking story. Like,
Dude, the animated ones are some of my favorites. Like, I love fucking Star Wars. Clone Wars is like one of my favorite animated series. Between
Rebels
that,
is mine.
Rebels. Yeah, I
Yes.
fucking love Rebels. I haven't introduced it. Dude, when he moved here and he moved in with me, he had really never watched Star Wars at all.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, I watched the main movies that came out in the theaters.
Like the old ones.
The old ones, I saw those on VHS. Yes, I'm that old.
Hey,
But
man, I actually watched a few. I had a grandmother that had a whole shelf full of VHS, and we watched the hell out of them.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, so I still remember as a kid going to the goddamn movie store and renting movies for a quarter.
It wasn't that cheap, but I remember Blockbuster and stuff. So
yep.
Oh, well, I went to a little mom and pop shop because it was right next door to the fucking comic book store. Because I was a big comic book
that
nerd
sounds
growing
awesome.
up,
Yes.
too. So if I was good and I did my chores all week, my grandparents would take me to the comic book store first, and I could get a couple of comics, which comics back then were like 50 cents a fucking comic book. So I could get 2-3 comics, and I collected these little fucking cards that were like they're all cards like X-Men. So
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I collected the X-Men cards, and then they take me next door to the movie store and let me get like 1 or 2 movies, and those were like a quarter to rent for like 2-3 days. So I'd go in there, and I was a big horror movie fan, so I was like fucking renting all the damn 80s horror films that were out, and I'd go home fucking nosing the comic book with the goddamn horror movie going all at the same fucking time.
Yep.
Question for you: what's your favorite horror movie? Both of y'all.
Shit, mine is definitely, which a lot of people don't know about this movie, is a movie called Dead Alive.
Hold on. Explain the plot so I can make sure it's the right
Well,
movie.
it's a zombie film, but everybody knows you see this movie, it's got zombie sex, zombie babies. It is outrageous, but it was actually done by Peter Jackson. And yes, the Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson, he did this back in I think Dead Alive was done either the late 80s or early 90s. But
that wasn't the movie I was thinking of. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, he used to do splatter films when he first started directing and writing stuff. He did like super gory, low budget, B-rated, insane films. Like he's got this series called Bad Taste of these aliens that eat humans. And I mean, it is fucking grotesque.
It is very grotesque.
I know. I made him sit down and watch all of them.
It sounds like one of those.
My mind has been melted by some of the films I've seen.
It sounds like I don't know if y'all know the company. I think it's Charles Brand, but Full Moon.
Yeah,
like
I'm
one
a
of their
big
films.
Full Moon fan. I grew up watching Full Moon.
Man, dude, I try to get my wife to watch like stupid shit like Ginger Dead Man and Evil Bong and shit, and she just won't do it.
Those are newer compared to what I watched because Full Moon was around when I was a kid.
I know it's been around for a very long time.
Yeah, because that was Charles Band who did Full Moon Productions, which a lot of people don't know that his son Alex Band went on to be a one-hit wonder of music. His son was the lead singer of the band called The Calling. And they had a one-hit wonder back in the fucking 90s that blew the fuck up. But yeah, Charles Band did, because I grew up on like Puppet Master and Subspecies and Doll Man. And all the fucking crazy shit they had, Pit and the Pendulum and Castle Freak, and I could go on and on and on. I'm a goddamn encyclopedia.
Demonic toys. Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm a goddamn encyclopedia when it comes to Full Moon or Trauma.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
you wanna.
It's about trauma.
Oh God, Trauma. If you're gonna watch Trauma films, do not eat.
Do not eat.
At all
you.
prior.
No, I'll have to check it out because I don't think I know much about that one.
Well, I hope you don't get easily offended. I'll just put it to
Oh
you.
no, definitely not. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It is very gory, gratuitous amounts of tits and ass, and can be extremely racist at times. But
Yeah.
they spare no one. Everybody gets made fun of.
Yes. That is
All right.
true.
All right, CB. Oh, what's your favorite horror film?
So my favorite one is Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Why?
That's a good one.
So when I was a kid, I was introduced to that movie. And it's just, I've always been a big fan of Bruce Campbell. And I don't know why. Maybe it's his arrogance in his films. I don't know what it is. But he's always been I've always been a fan of him. And that movie is by far one of my favorites.
It's because of his personality. It's like
Yeah.
he's got this larger than life, arrogant, cocky personality that people like. If you either love him or you hate him, and if you hate him, you love to hate him, or you really, really love him.
Yes.
Like there is no in between.
And
So
I
what
also
about
like
you,
the fact that, I also like the fact that he appears in small roles in random films.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially his little ode to Evil Dead that was in Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
What you
Yeah,
got?
I
Nick?
was going to mention that. I would say anything Wes Craven, but outside of that, I would have to say the original Halloween, and not because of like nostalgia or anything, but because like there's something still to this day, even if they're seeing it a million times, there's something pretty wild about a motherfucker that will just look at you. Actually, Crimson was saying this before we was on camera about a motherfucker with cold, dead eyes just looking at you before they end your life. Like, I mean, it's fucks with your mental psyche.
It does.
I understand that. All right, CB, you're up, my friend.
So, on the lines of spooky stuff, what is your favorite cryptid?
Mothman.
Yeah. That's my favorite. Nobody's ever answered that. We always get like all this other crazy shit, but nobody ever says Mothman other than me. I am not alone in this motherfucking world. Thank you.
No,
There's
Mothman is cool.
there's a whole like fan base on Mothman. They got whole pages dedicated to Mothman.
Well, here's the thing. Do y'all believe in cryptids?
Yeah.
Cool. Because that's what I was gonna like. Have like driving through West Virginia or even the woody parts of actual Virginia, shit gets a little weird. It makes you really believe in shit because it like I've driven through, me and my brother, his old lady, and my wife. We were driving through, and I swear to you, we were in a loop for like an hour. We heard the same song on the radio. It just did not end. It was just a loop after loop after loop, and it was like, what's about to happen? So stuff like that makes me like, there's got to be something going on.
All right, fair enough. So, at what age did you decide that you want to be a musician, and most importantly, was there a band that got you wanting to do all of this?
Okay, well, I've always wanted to, and well, to answer the first question, I would guess 25, 26, because it was like 2.5, 3 years ago, somewhere in there. I actually started doing music. I didn't actually get serious for real until about 2 years ago. But I would say, I don't know if you guys know this. There's this guy named Low Spirit. He's like he's not really a metal guy. He's like I don't know. I guess now he's doing new metal, but it's like a He's like a rock guy. I don't know, rock pop guy. Anyway, I was listening to an interview of him one time, and he was talking about how everybody like didn't like his music, and all his friends hated his music and all that. And I was like, to me, it was inspirational of enough of a story to actually take my dream and run with it, because I was also telling Crimson before, I used to, like, on the way to work, because I've always done construction, so I'd have to take long trips to 2 job sites and stuff, and I would sit and I would just plug in my headphones and ignore everybody, and I would imagine myself just kind of being these bands, like performing their songs like they were mine on stage in my head, all the way till we got there, and then I'd pull myself out of that world and jump into reality.
Right. Okay.
But I would have to say, to actually do it, if there was a certain person to single out, it would have to be Low Spirit, because just because of that interview, not even necessarily his music, but just because of the story behind it, I guess.
Right.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, bro.
All right. So, what is the best time for you that you get the most inspiration? Is it nighttime or daytime?
Definitely nighttime.
Nighttime.
During the day, there's just too much commotion. And I also do a lot of tracking in my car. Like, I do a lot of vocal recording in the car. So I like to find a nice vacated, empty parking lot of a closed store or something and just kind of get in my own world. So definitely night.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So if you could go on tour, a whole like worldwide tour, you could take any 3 bands with you of your choice. They can't say no. Who are you taking with you and why?
I'm going to lead with Amity Affliction, because I love Amity Affliction. And so, I mean, I can't move past that. Man, you were killing me with these questions. Damn. There's so many good bands. No, I don't think I could give you 3 bands. I really don't. I'm gonna say Amity Affliction, because I love them. Before I Turned, because I love their style. Like, it's very weird. They have like this gent riff-driven guitar style on this like deathcore drum style, and the dude's vocals is pretty unique. I don't know. Have y'all heard of them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I love that band. So I think I would choose them. And I don't think I can give you a 3rd band.
It's like, fuck,
I really don't. Like, this is an impossible question, because like, if you sing my Spotify playlist, man, there are fucking so many songs and so many bands that I listen to like every day.
So there's a band that I had not even imagined would even be an actual band or be something in the genre of metal. I recently discovered Necrogoblikon.
Hey, yeah, baby.
And
okay, I'm unfamiliar, so you have to fill me in.
We got the opportunity to see them live, and their shit was awesome. It was catchy. It was lively. They had the whole act. The dude dressed in a goblin suit. It was awesome.
That's cool.
And
yeah, I think I know my 3rd band now, because you said that.
There you go.
Enterprise Earth.
Yeah, those boys are good. I've seen them live. Oh yeah, I've seen them live and interviewed them before, and they are.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have.
That's cool as fuck, bro.
God damn, I'm dying today. Oh yeah. All right, CB, you're up on deck, my friend.
So, what was the actual first CD that you had ever owned?
First CD I ever owned would probably be, I think it was, what's it called? Disclaimer by Caesar.
Okay. All right. Mine was a cassette tape.
Okay.
Which I remember the very first 2 cassette tapes I ever owned, which I was a metalhead, but I did listen to some hip hop and rap. So I bought the Demon Knight soundtrack, which is
Okay.
how I got introduced to Pantera because I got Cemetery Gates on there. And then Filter's Hey Man, Nice Shot was on there, which I was a big Filter fan growing up as well. And then it was Warren G.
Okay.
So yeah, I still remember fucking buying shit from Columbia House and doing the buy one for like $10 and get everything else for 99 cents. I got in trouble because I'd fucking used my parents' information to keep buying fucking cassette games.
No, man, I was part of that what LimeWire generation where we got on there and we just
Oh yeah.
destroyed our entire computer to get an album and then burn the CD ourselves.
Oh, I did that too, but I was in my fucking mid-20s when that shit came out. So if that just goes to show you how old I am. It was bad. Like I was in my mid-20s and married whenever all that
Oh
shit
shit.
came out. Yeah. So that was I was on LimeWire and BearShare and Napster
Mhm.
or was it Napster?
Napster.
Yeah, Napster. Yeah, that was the whole fucking Metallica snafu and Lars throwing a shit fit over Napster and all that shit. Yeah, goddamn, we are fucking old. Holy shit.
It only gets worse, man.
Oh, it's fine. It's all fine.
Just wait till you're our age. Here you go back and look on this interview and be like, it's not fine.
It's not.
fine.
No, honestly, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. I dread getting old, man. I like my freedom of movement and my minimal pain. I mean, I have a little, but I know it's going to get a lot worse.
Oh yeah, just you fucking wait. All right, so if heavy metal, hard rock did not exist, what type of music do you think you would do?
Oh, probably like bluegrass or like swamp music or something.
That's a
Like,
pretty popular answer. I
like
mean,
I,
if
I
you
just
really,
like guitars, so like it has to, and not like twangy country guitars. Like I like distorted metal. I don't know. I like electric guitars. I don't know. I don't like acoustic too much.
it's like the two most popular answers are either bluegrass or jazz. Like
I
for
can
me,
see jazz.
it would be ska. I don't know. I love ska music, and I listened to it a lot whenever I was a teenager because I was a big like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones fan. For all of you that remember the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, I was a big. I still listen to them to this day, still all the fucking time. If I am not, because like I know me as a musician, which just goes into a bonus question. Me as a musician, I cannot listen to metal before I write and record. If I know I'm about to write and record, I have to listen to shit way out of it. So, like my two bands, or the two artists that I listen to the most prior to writing an album or writing new music is either Mighty Mighty Boss Tones or Post Malone. I,
Okay.
I cannot listen to metal. So, for you, is there any bands that you listen to kind of get in that mode of writing?
So it's gonna sound weird because his solo work is a little goofy, but I would say Landon Tours because his solo work, it's to me it comes off as that's him not giving a fuck. Like he doesn't care what you think about that music. He's just putting it out, and that gets you in the filter of like, who cares, you know?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, my friend.
If you could throw in a random instrument into your band, what instrument would that be?
I don't know if it's an instrument or what it's called, but those like giant horns from like I don't know, like Viking times, you know, where they like on that were like mounted on the heads of the long ships where they could, you know, call their approach or whatever they did. I'm not sure on the history, but I would like to be able to find a way to incorporate that into an actual steady rhythm and make it into something. That would be pretty cool to me.
Okay. Fair enough. It's not too bad. All right, so if you could dig up any dead musician and spend 24 hours with them learning everything they know about the music industry, who would you decide to bring up from the dead and spend that whole entire day with?
Chester Bennington.
That's a very popular answer.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so, man. He inspired a lot, especially in my generation. Like that was all, like especially in like elementary school, going early middle school. That's all we listened to. Like if you were a weird kid.
God dang, I'm like, hell, I was an adult by the time Linkin Park came out.
No, I'm only 28 now, so I'm still down there a little.
Yeah, for me, it was like shit like White Zombie and Marilyn Manson, and because I was a big Manson fan whenever he came out, I'm still a huge Manson fan to this day. Him and Cold Chamber, and obviously Metallica, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, or Ozzy, because Black Sabbath was done by the time I was listening to Ozzy growing up. Because I still remember when fucking Osmosis came out. I think I was in the 5th or 6th grade when Osmosis came out, and I remember hearing the song fucking Perry Mason, which is like one of my favorite fucking Ozzy songs, and that shit was just fucking amazing. And now, like, I hear all these, younger generations like, yeah, we were really big into fucking Linkin Park in my fucking elementary school, and I'm like, oh my God.
Man, if you actually think about it, there's something wrong with that though, because if you listen to the lyrics of Linkin Park, why the hell are elementary kids vibing to this?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all in. I mean, hell, I was listening to Marilyn Manson in the 6th grade. I was a 6th grader looking up to Marilyn Manson, which my parents thought that was the goddamn end of the world, and I was the fucking Antichrist. Like, oh, it was bad.
I can imagine the view was a lot narrower back then.
Oh, it was. I got suspended for fucking 30 days for wearing a Marilyn Manson t-shirt to school.
Oh, that's crazy. I never got suspended, but I drew like a bullet for my Valentine, like a reiterate my own version of their logo one time. And my teacher saw it. I had to do my schoolwork in the office for like a whole week for a picture I drew over the name of a band.
Good God, that shit is fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, CB, you're up, my friend.
What is the weirdest food combination that you like that other people think is weird?
The weirdest. I'm pretty picky. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know about food, but I would say that I only drink tea hot, and I'm from Alabama, so it makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense at all. Bro, you're
like, I won't.
South.
I used to drink just iced sweet tea forever, man, and then one day I just stopped and was drinking nothing but hot tea. Like, I won't drink it any other way now.
Good God Almighty. I do. The only thing I will drink hot, and you could ask him, I have this extreme hatred for any kind of hot drink other than coffee. Coffee is the only thing that you could get me to drink hot, and I still prefer iced coffee over hot coffee. I
prefer iced coffee. That's one. I understand.
I don't like hot liquid. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I don't like hot liquid. I'll get up in the morning, getting ready to go to work, and I always like to have like that. I don't drink. I'm not a huge soda drinker. If I drink soda, it's one, and it's in the morning.
Yeah, I don't drink much soda.
I usually don't have time to make myself a cup of coffee on a work day. I just don't. So I'll usually have one soda in the morning, and that's it. And he'll forget to stick fucking soda in the refrigerator or something, and
it's just as good room temperature.
Oh, the hell it is, and it tastes completely different. To me, any kind of hot soda tastes like fucking Robitussin cough syrup.
Now, hot soda is like outside, been sitting on your car for 2 hours. That's hot.
I don't even want room temperature. That's still nasty. That shit better be like a cool, like 35 degrees, like 3 degrees away from freezing point.
I like it cold, but I don't want a bunch of ice in it either, because then it just gets watered down, and I think then at that point,
No, I don't want the ice, but I want it like on the verge, like right on the verge of it. Like I want that shit fucking cold.
Do you like crispy sodas?
Yes, I like
Yes.
crispy sodas. All right. You have a problem with my crispy sodas?
Man, what happens when there's no more refrigerators, man?
I won't be drinking goddamn soda. That's because the only thing that I can handle at room temperature is water.
Man, if the fridges go before the sodas do, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, well, I mean, sodas are so bad for you. They're terrible. They're terrible.
Fucking terrible.
Terrible.
Ah.
Don't even start with me. Don't even fucking start with me. Now I just totally forgot what fucking goddamn question I was going to fucking ask. All right, CB, you get a bonus question since you threw me off goddamn track with your bullshit.
My bullshit. It's not bullshit. So, if you could play at any venue, big or small, doesn't matter what it is, where would you want to play at?
Red Rock Amphitheater.
That is the most popular answer ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, that's probably, I would say,
90% of our answers. Is Red
well,
Rock.
I'd say like 70% answer Red Rock.
Have I'm sure you have, but have y'all attended something there?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. Fucking terrifying. I don't like mountains. I do not like mountains. I don't like high elevation. I do not fucking like it at all.
No, I love it. I'd much rather be up there in the cold mountains than here fucking becoming a pool of sweat somewhere on some sidewalk.
Nope. I'd rather fucking have swamp ass all goddamn
day. This guy is a fucking lizard.
I'd rather have swamp ass than be fucking freezing I hate fucking snow. I don't like the mountains. I don't like high elevation. Give me my heat. Give me my beach, my palm trees, and I am fucking happy. I
keep
hate
saying that. The weather's listening to you.
You fucking whore mouth right now.
Yep, we're expecting some snow this year.
No, the fuck we are not. You shut up. You be quiet. Zip it. Fucking zip it. You're killing me, Smalls. You're fucking killing me.
Damn it.
All right. On that, if you had the chance to open for any big, I'm like talking big band, like big band, who would you want to open for? What's that one like?
You mean like a legendary status?
Oh yeah, like legendary status.
Weird, but Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks? Okay, you gotta explain the backstory on that one because that is not what I expected.
So, like I don't want to use the stereotypical word for her, but she's very witchy, man. And it's just something about the melody that she brings to her songs is very like entrancing. And I think, and plus on top of that, I mean, it doesn't matter where you go, where she goes, she's going to bring billions of eyes. Like everyone's going to be wondering what the hell's going on. So like, I don't know. I think it would probably make me look very bad, but it would be very fun.
All right, fair enough. I dig that. Like my mother is a huge Stevie Nicks fan.
Yeah, man, I'm sure y'all are catching the drift. I listen to a lot of music.
Obviously. That is not what that's all I was like, okay. Now I need to know the fucking backstory on this because
my brain is bipolar. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I was like, that is not the answer. I was expecting like fucking, something like Metallica or fucking some shit like that.
I like Metallica, don't get me wrong, but I am not their biggest fan. I'm really not. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because I've just heard they're played out to me. Like I've heard the songs over and over. Every radio station that plays rock is playing a Metallica song every 20 minutes.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fucking fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. So like one of the coolest things I ever got to do is I've done a lot of touring and doing a lot of different conventions and events and stuff like that. And I got to interview the woman who played the original Wednesday Addams,
Oh shit.
and she actually lived with Fleetwood Mac for many, many, many years, and was in their mansion and all that. So I interviewed her, and I went out to lunch with her with some of my other people I was working with. We went to lunch with her because she came up. She's like, "I love the interview. You guys are so nice. Would you, be kind enough to come to lunch with me with a little old lady? I don't really have a whole lot of people to talk to." So, of course, we're like, "Fuck yeah!" We got to hear all kinds of stories about the filming of the original Addams Family and all this shit. And then she started telling us stories about Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks, and told us a ton of stories. And I'm just like, dude, if my mother could be here, she would be losing her fucking mind
Well,
right
you
now.
gotta tell one now. You can't leave me on a hanger like that.
I'll tell you after show.
Okay.
All right, CB, you're up, man.
All right. So, in the time that you have become a musician and you've been doing what you've been doing, what would be advice that you would give to somebody who wants to start?
Ignore those invisible walls. They're everywhere and they look like they're there, but if you just ignore them, you will walk right through. It's kind of like Hogwarts. Like, when you go through the platform, you'll just walk right through if you don't think about it. I mean, you have to work on your craft and be yourself and improve, obviously, but you can't let bad opinions like ruin your mindset, because then you're not going to push yourself. Like you're gonna give up. And I've been on the verge of that, so I understand it.
Okay. What has been the hardest obstacle for you in being a musician?
Uh, Probably being able to take the visions and the rhythms in my head and creating something that's not just what I'm saying or what I'm feeling or what, not, instead of just putting like sound into a speaker. I want to bringing that emotion with it is very difficult, because you can have intent all you want, but there's sometimes the circumstance just doesn't allow it to come out, and you have to work on it, and you have to work on it, and you have to work on it, and
Right.
you can get lost in that shuffle.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, if you had the chance to work with any legendary or current popular producer, who would you choose to work with and why? I don't really have a favorite producer per se. I uh I like very many different sounds, so like it would really depend on what I was looking for in an individual basis. Like if I don't know, honestly, I kind of like the guy that I work with now. His name is David Prosperi. He works at Havoc Studio in Argentina. He is, I don't know. I like professionalism. I'm more about your connection with the music than I am about your stature in the game, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB. Yeah, my friend.
What is a hobby of yours outside of music?
Um. Okay. Well, I do a lot of like puzzling and stuff, but I think the coolest thing is I make these or I'm making this table. It's like a model. I'm sure you've seen them in like movies, like the model tables where they have like little towns and little figurines that move and stuff. I'm trying to create one of them. It's hard, but I think that's probably my favorite hobby that I have right now. That's kind of I don't know. It might be harder than music because it's hard to get all the things to move.
No.
Fair enough. So playing into that question, what is the nerdiest thing that you do or are into?
Every single year, every year, I rewatch the entire MCU from start to finish, including the old shit, like the legacy shit, like the old X-Men movie. I watch it all. I have this whole like order written down in a notebook, and I created my own order of everything, and I watch it every year, like clockwork.
Okay, we could be friends.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm a nerd. I do not try to hide it.
I'm big on the MCU, and I've been like making him watch all kinds of shit. Like I've even had him watching the old X-Men cartoons, and that's like the
Yes.
one thing that I was really big into was the fucking X-Men.
Yes, sir.
Like I loved all Marvel, but I was very particular about the X-Men, and that was always my favorite thing. I was like, dude, you got to go back and watch the old school X-Men cartoons from the 90s, which I grew up with. And so I started getting him into it, and he was like, oh, shit, you know? So he started getting into it, and we watched the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, no, it's a rabbit hole, man. There's a lot.
Right. Probably the nerdiest thing we do is I'm going to let you take it over, CB. I'm going to let
You
you.
want me to take it over?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
It's your fault.
It is my fault.
It's your fault.
So we play a game. It's a card game. It's been around for a really long time. Called Magic.
I know about Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, we play every goddamn Monday at least.
Oh shit!
Every Monday night we play Magic. Sometimes we'll play other nights of the week if we can fit it in and there's not shit going on. But every Monday night we're playing for hours, and
That's
mean
pretty cool.
hours of fucking Magic, hours of it.
I mean, it's something that we, at the end of the week, we've had these really long work weeks and had all this stuff going on throughout the week. When you get off of work, you get to look forward to that. And you get everything else just kind of disappears, and you get into a game and you sit there and you relax, you drink, and you just have fun. And that's the whole point of it is, to kind of let the rest of the world disappear. Nobody else matters. You're just there with your cards and your friends.
Yeah, no, a few hours of tension relief, man, and just having fun will make the entire week feel 100 times lighter.
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely fucking agree.
Getting kind of dark.
All right, CB, you're up, man.
So, let's see here. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
100%. There's no
Have
way.
you ever had any situation where it's kind of like made your belief more concrete, or are you still just kind of like you think they're out there? Yep.
There you go. There's my concrete evidence right there. They're definitely real.
Do you know what an SCP is?
No, sir.
Okay, so SCPs are like kind of like theories of things that people have stated were real, but there's a possibility they're not real. Some people think that they're fake, but I mean, there's a lot of like different evidence out there. And what have you had a situation where you have actually seen something?
Aliens, no. I can't say for sure that I've ever seen anything that can prove to me that they're real, but it just doesn't make sense to me that they're not. Like,
right.
If we're here, like, there's no way.
Completely seen a UFO.
No, I fully believe you because I know they're there, and I know that people have seen them, and there's too much work done by governments to cover it up to not be real. Like,
bro, I was sitting in I was at my parents' house, and this was the beginning of last summer, but right before he moved here. And we're all out the pool, like barbecuing, and it was just me and my dad out there. Everybody was in the house cooking other shit, and we're grilling. And we turn around, there's literally this goddamn, like, oval-shaped looking thing with a giant fucking flame coming off of it, going across the sky. And we're sitting there like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, goddamn, I got to get my phone because nobody's going to believe this shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. And my dad's like, what the hell is that? I was like, I have no fucking clue. So we're staring. I'm like, I'm going to get my phone. I got to take a picture of this. He's like, I'm going to go get my phone. So he runs over to the outside bar. I'm looking for my phone. By the time we turn around, it's gone.
Gone, yep.
Nothing. No trail of smoke. No nothing. Just poof, vanished, gone. Like it was never even fucking there.
No, dude, I do not doubt it. Like if they're coming all the way here, the technology that they would have to have, it's a like it just to think about it hurts my brain. Like
he's like, fuck this shit, I can't handle it.
like I just picture wires and I don't know where they're going. Like
Do you think the moon landing was real?
yes and no. I obviously think we've been to the moon. Like there's no reason why we wouldn't at this point, but I can't say for sure on the timeline. Like I don't know if when we said it we did, but I mean at some point of course we did.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. So what is your most guilty pleasure band or song?
Man, Creed, we already talked about this.
No, it's gotta be worse than that.
It's gotta be worse than that. Okay.
It's gotta be worse than that.
I don't know. I can vibe out to some Adele. Let it come on.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can see that. I definitely cannot listen to Adele.
Man, dude, I'm very like as long as it hits the right part of my brain, I can bounce to it.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, my friend.
All right. So, what is the very first metal concert that you ever been to?
I mean the first. I don't know if you count them as metal, but Seether was the first concert that I went to.
Okay.
Metal, I would say Amity Affliction because I immediately, as soon as I discovered them, I was like, I'm going, like right now.
Okay. All right.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you get a bonus question.
Bonus question.
Yeah, bonus question.
Do you really want me to have a bonus question?
Yeah, you get a bonus question.
I'm not sure I do now.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I am 100% fucking winner tonight.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not mean to oust you like that, Crimson. I swear.
Oh, you're good. You're good. This has been a long time tension between us because I don't think warm fruit belongs on pizza.
Oh, man, anything belongs on a pizza. Pizza's it's designed to just be shit to just throw on it. Like it's like a melting pot.
I dig it. I fucking goddamn it! I have finally won an entire day. What else can you fucking throw out? Let's do
I'd
it.
have to think on that.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. So at this point, what are your goals for the rest of the year for your project?
Okay, so I have this EP that's coming out. I'm shooting for September around the 16th because that's my birthday, but probably like the following Friday or so. But I have it all recorded. I just have to get the mixing and mastering finished, and then so I'm gonna release that. And then I do have a full length album that I'm working on with that. That's gonna be like the first half, and then I have like another 6 songs that's gonna go with it to come out. But that may be like early next year, maybe like March-ish, depending on financial situations because it's kind of rough.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up.
All right. So you are given an opportunity to tour around the world. What is the very first country you are going to be playing in?
Australia.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I say that because I would say Finland because the metal community there is just
they're
massive and diehard. Like everybody in Finland loves metal. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
But Australia has this culture about them that like in their metal scene, it's very, I don't know. It's very hardcore. I like it.
They got to play the metal music to keep all them damn huntsman spiders away.
I fucking do not doubt it. That place is crazy, man. I've never been, but
everything
I would
over there
love
wants to kill you.
Dude, that's like I am terrified of traveling outside of the United States.
I mean, I would love to.
The only time I've ever been outside the United States, and I vaguely remember it because I was a very young child, is the one time that I went to Canada. And I was very young. Like, I can't even remember. I could vaguely remember. I just remember going to a mall that had a roller coaster inside of it.
Were there still dirt roads back then?
You could shut the fuck up is what you could fucking do right now.
That was a low blow, man. Low blow.
We low blow each other all the time. It's okay.
He'll get me later.
Yeah, I will. I absolutely will. Now but the one country that I would actually consider going to is Australia.
Yeah.
The only one.
I mean, it's the perfect mix of like fantastical and you're gonna die. Like
I would only want to go there because I have a lot of friends in Australia and people that I know. So like I know I've got like people over there that I could like kick it with and have them like show me shit and me not be completely lost and all that bullshit. But plus I'm also into nature photography and I'm really big into reptiles, and they've got some of like the most deadliest reptiles on the fucking planet. I don't want to get.
Do they have Komodos?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? I'm not sure.
But I would love to go over there to do photography of a bunch of their reptiles and different stuff. I don't want to get too close. I want to take photos.
Oh man, go Steve Irwin it. You're fine. You got this.
And the bad thing is I used to own a fucking exotic pet shop, and I bred a bunch of different types of reptiles, but never that extent. Like, no. There's some things that I just don't fuck with.
I don't know, man. The gecko I have in my room is pretty dangerous.
He's a fucking asshole. He's an asshole. So before we show this, we actually will pull up one of your songs on YouTube. We've got Hell or High Enough. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what that song is about before we play it?
Okay, so the project my goal as Hindered Soul is like it's supposed to bring like emotion and like that mental disparity, like that trip. That's what this whole first, like, I don't know, scene, because I have a whole thing planned out. I don't want to get into now, but like I have my music like very planned out for a very long time. And the whole thing, it's a mental anguish thing, and the breakdown. Hell or High Enough is literally the midway point. It's literally the point from where you're okay, but here at the same time. Like you're at the bottom and you're okay, and you just don't know which way you're about to go. And are you going to, I guess, in a sense, sink or swim? Like,
okay, fair enough.
Hell or High Enough.
So on that, we are going to play the song Hell or High Enough. Please make sure to go check out Hindered Soul on all of their social media accounts. Help them out. Hit the fucking follow button. Support these fucking local bands. On that, we love you guys. We will be back again next fucking Tuesday at some point. I think we actually have quite a few shows next Tuesday. So on that, thank you guys for watching, and we are getting the fuck out of here. Nick, you can stay put. We're going to show the song, and then we are out.
Awesome, man. Thank you. I love being on the show.
Will I go to heaven? Or will I get high? The smoke is in the air. It's in my lair. Time is of the essence, but I'm still stuck. I'm lost in all this wreckage. run from mine. This broken world is ruined. There are no.